All right, we are back, and let's talk about Dynasty.
Now, we're not covering the pre-show. This is just the main show.
Yes, we're going to do our positives and our negatives. So, positive number one, this match was awesome.
Yes.
This was a very good opener, and this perpetuates my analysis on championship prestige.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only who you put it on, it's how you treat it.
Mm-hmm.
When the less the title is challenged, when there are people in an established brand gunning for the title because they want the championship, that adds prestige to the title.
I have noticed that there have been a lot less titles on the line during the shows because I think that Tony has learned his lesson.
Yes, but we need to stop with the title eliminators.
Yes.
Because Swerve Strickland and Kyle Fletcher had a world title eliminator. Where in the fuck does Kyle Fletcher get any sort of thing that he gets a world title shot?
Right.
That's not how this works. Roman Reigns wasn't facing random people in non-title matches in an eliminator.
Right.
They fought to become the number one contenders.
Right.
Pac issued the challenge to Okada. Not a big fan of it, but that's what happened here. But they had a good match. This is a solid start to Eddie Kingston and that abysmal way on how they did his shit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
night and day. Yeah, Eddie Kingston's just terrible.
He's really, I mean, people are sort of like...
People are over him, yeah.
And once again, prestige of the title. I do not like how we got here, but this was a very, very good match.
Well, gee, it's not like Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong have been, in the ring together for God knows how many years.
I know. But here's the thing. Roderick Strong, he's so underrated.
He is.
Such an underrated star. Same thing with Kyle O'Reilly. I'm just so glad that they're back and they can still compete at this level where they pull off a banger of a match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And this adds prestige to the title.
Yep.
And now we're establishing a new challenger for the international champion.
Right.
Now you have a solid month to build this match.
Right.
That helps the title's prestige, and they're doing well with it. Now, the TNT champion's being neglected to shit, even though it's on a WWE Hall of Famer and WrestleMania main eventer, an 11-time world champion.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that it was on Adam Copeland.
It is on Adam Copeland.
I forgot.
And once again, look at the difference.
Yeah.
You know it's Roderick Strong. You know it's Kazuchika Okada.
Right.
Who's Adam Copeland?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'll consult Edge. If it wants to work. There we go.
Again, we talked about this match ad nauseum. Great match. Not 6.5 stars. Maybe 5.5 stars.
Yeah. Can we stop with this Storm Driver move that double underhook lift and just drop right on the fucking head?
I think that Will Ospreay said afterwards that he is retiring that move.
Thank God. It is a terrifying move.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
It's unbelievably dangerous. Yeah. Dude, you could have killed Bryan Danielson's career early.
Yeah.
Because he is hurt. This was awesome in every way.
Yes, Jack Perry coming back. And
how he did it.
Yep.
The crowd's reaction to it.
Yep. He got booed out of the building.
Yeah. He has good presence.
Yep.
The guy's getting a lot better, but he's a natural heel.
Yeah, he is.
So this is definitely something that I am 100% for.
Yep.
Then them establishing that he is part of now the new elite just makes it even better.
Yes.
Once again, sometimes it's the follow-up that makes the show.
Yep. This is obviously, again, we talked about this ad nauseum, a good decision.
Yep, he deserves this title.
Yes.
He worked hard for it.
Yep.
He became the number one contender. He had a good match with Samoa Joe.
Yep.
And now the follow-up was piss poor. But you know what? I was happy in this moment, so it gets a full thumbs up from me.
Absolutely.
Now, let's go into the negatives, because there were a few. There weren't as many, but there were a few. The random 6-man tags. Oop, that's the wrong 6-man tag. Well, kind of. So this match and the match with Copeland, Kingston, and Jay Briscoe's brother taking on House of Black. These are ridiculous.
Yes, they were spot fest rush. Whole 9 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just terrible.
Oh God.
So apparently Julia Hart is hurt.
Oh, is that why?
This report just came out today.
Now, was she hurt because of the match?
I don't know, but apparently
I wouldn't be shocked.
She was hurt.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Which I think is part of the reason why Willow Nightingale got the title.
Well, also, she needs to be the feeder for Mercedes Moné because obviously you have to, A, pair up the black chicks, and B, they had the rematch. So now we have to have Mercedes Moné beat Willow Nightingale, who beat Mercedes. So now then we'll have the rubber match at probably not Double or Nothing, but the pay-per-view after.
All In.
Yeah, All In. Yeah.
Yeah, the London show.
That's right.
They're doing the stupid London show again.
The match itself was fine. It was nothing to write home.
Willow Nightingale, she's not good. She's not bad. She's just there. Julia Hart is much better.
Character work wise, everything. Really, this is so. If you're really going to talk about anybody who plays Hulk Hogan, Mercedes Moné is a classic example of this.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably all butthurt about Willow Nightingale injuring her, even though it was a complete fucking accident.
Yeah.
So they have Willow Nightingale win a title so Mercedes can humiliate her on a larger stage to feed her ego. Yeah. That's all this is. This is only an ego trip for Black Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, pretty much.
With a pussy. That's it.
Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Ugh. Adam Cole gets out of the wheelchair. Cool. Great. Good wrestler. Needs to go to the gym. Why are we doing this with Wardlow?
I know, it wasn't Wardlow
Wardlow's been winning matches for the Undisputed Kingdom.
And shouldn't he be a contender for a world title at some point?
Maybe that's why
he was pretty damn close when MJF was champion.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Wardlow has been winning matches for the Undisputed Kingdom. He has been putting in the legitimate aspect of it. So Adam Cole teasing a turn on Wardlow makes zero sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Right.
And that's why it's a negative, because I hate it when... Now, if Wardlow was losing a bunch of matches and Adam Cole was doing that, he has every right to be pissed off at him. But not when Wardlow's been winning matches. What if he wins a title? What if he brings a TNT champion in? Cool.
Okay. We talked about this again. But...
Chris Jericho beating Hook. I thought he was wanting to help Hook instead of beating him. Also, the match was not that good either because Jericho can barely move. Hook is green as grass, and he needs to go to a place where they will actually train him.
Like NXT?
Yeah.
Wow, what a concept.
And once again, random 6-man tag. Let's have 3 champions. There were 3 champions that were in this match that were not defending the titles for no reason.
Yeah. But they were all singles champions.
Yeah. But now, Adam Copeland, they actually announced this earlier, Adam Copeland is defending the TNT champion against a member of the House of Black. Don't you think it probably would have been a little bit smarter to do this 6-man tag on a regular Dynamite and then have Adam Copeland face Malachi Black, who clearly is the leader of the House of Black for the TNT champion.
Right. Logic doesn't get them everywhere. There are a couple of gems, but otherwise it's pretty shitty.
Yep. This was a mess. It was fine.
It was pretty forgettable. Like, both women's matches were pretty forgettable.
Yeah, this felt horrible I feel bad for Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
She never lost this title. This should have been booked better. Then she loses, and now it's going to be Serena Deeb and Timeless Toni Storm, which is fine. I think that'll be fine, but this is just a total throwaway match, and both of these women deserve better than that.
Yeah.
I don't know why this isn't. Oh, that's why. Because of the claim of the North American champion match, this being the best one. It's patently absurd. Because here's the thing. Not only is it patently absurd, but also, don't you realize that calling something the best of something is objective?
Yes.
So, guess what? This cannot be right. Literally.
Right.
Like, literally, it cannot be right. Because that is...
That's a subjective claim.
Yeah, it's not across the board.
Right.
I like the match. And I'm not going to sit here and say because my taste in wrestling, which is the right taste in wrestling, and Dave Meltzer's taste in wrestling, which is pay me money.
Which is subjectively the wrong way.
Right, exactly.
Of being a journalist.
Yeah, he is not a journalist. I'm sorry. This is not a journalistic point of view. By patently cannot be.
Right.
Now, if he reported that people were saying that it was the greatest match, it still would have been wrong, but at least he's reporting it in an objective way, but yet he perpetually makes himself...
I don't think he ever says that these are subjective. I think that all of his opinions, they're just that. They're just opinions. It's his opinion that it is the best match in North America.
It is the wrong opinion,
but
that's also the subjective answer.
Right. But anyways...
but that was really it for the good and bad. Overall, for Dynasty, it was better than I expected.
Oh, yeah.
The undercard was the shining star.
Yeah.
I liked Swerve and Joe, but it wasn't the best match on the show. I believe, for me, it was either this match or the Roderick Strong Kyle O'Reilly match. Those two were very good matches.
When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about Tony and his neck brace.
Yes.